What's up guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to secure and store your digital assets on a Ledger Nano X or Nano S. My preference is of course the Ledger Nano X, albeit is a little bit more expensive. You're able to hold well over 100 different cryptocurrency apps instead of just a handful like the Nano S. I also like that the X is a little bit bigger, easier buttons to use, but completely up to you. The S is cheaper and it has the same capabilities as the X minus smaller storage space. At the end of the day, they both get the job done. Do what is best for you. And I recommend a Ledger Nano for anybody that is holding $500 or thousands or specifically tens of thousands of dollars on an exchange. No, that is risky. You want to be in control of your funds. There are other options. Obviously, the Ledger Nano is a fan favorite. So keep in mind, this is a free video. I will be actually showing some video tutorials made by ledger.com to get my point across. And then I want to show you some things that are not well known. For example, staking your crypto at the end, which is a way to earn passive income from holding cryptocurrency. Assets like Algo, Algorand, Cardano, ADA had this option. So if you had 100,000 ADA on the side, you could be utilizing that to earn passive income just by storing it in your ledger on your device, just sitting there, and you are able to earn passive income. All right, so let's get started. After you've ordered your device, in the link of this video description, you will go to ledger.com when you've received your device. What we'll do is we're going to go up here to downloads, click downloads, and Ledger Live, your go-to for managing crypto. This Ledger Live is just an application that we're going to download on our PC to access all of our cryptocurrencies that we store on our actual Nano. So we're going to click download. Notice download the version of your choice. Beware of fake Ledger Live applications. Only download the application from this page for your own safety. Please follow along. Right here, Ledger Live, we're going to download this. You can also do the mobile option. You can sync this with the Bluetooth. I know many people love this ability to see their balances and integrate it with their phone. I personally, because I am paranoid, I personally do not want to sync it with my phone. I'm just going to keep it cold storage. I have my wallet addresses. I really don't plug in my Ledger much because I want to be secure. I don't want to run the risk of being, key logged or anything like that. So we're going to click download. And for this device, this is a Windows. Once you download your device, you are going to essentially start up the application and you're going to have to plug in with the USB cord your new Nano. So we're going to show you a little tutorial here, and I'll probably be speaking during because I have a list of points I want to make, and hopefully it'll make it a little more easy because these video tutorials they've made don't have any narration, but I think they're really well done. So the thing about this is you're going to create a PIN, and this is very important. A PIN code could be 4 to 8 digits. That's your personal identification number. And with that, you are going to want to store that somewhere and never forget it. This is how you are going to basically be able to unlock your thumb drive, your Ledger Nano X or S. So same concept as a phone, you want to remember your PIN. Then you are going to be given a 24-word recovery phrase, random words, maybe Apple, umbrella, cloud, and they're going to be in a specific order, and we're going to show you exactly what it's like. And in your box, when you open your Ledger Nano, you're going to have that sheet that is for recovery phrase. So we're going to show you all of it, and hopefully this is a really comprehensive overview of what's to come. And some best measures. This is all on Ledger's website. Keep that in mind. So when we are here doing the downloads, if you want to learn and follow along, you can literally go to Get Started, start using your Ledger device. So when we click here, you're going to get all of these video tutorials. This is something that a lot of people don't realize, and this is a really easy way just to get started. And yes, in your box, you're actually going to have step-by-step instructions. I just want to follow along and hopefully make this as easy for anybody that might not be tech savvy or, is a lot older and they just don't have time to fiddle around with all this. Okay, so we're going to go right here and hit play. So this example is on the phone. This is going to be the same example if we were actually utilizing the application on the desktop. So let's continue getting started. Welcome to Ledger Live. It's going to show up the same on your PC. Right here, we're going to full screen this so we can see it. Getting started. So import desktop accounts, initialize as a new device, restore from a recovery phrase, or use initialized device. Remember, this is a brand new device. So we are just initializing this as a new device. If this was obviously maybe you lost your device, you still have access to your funds. You just have to obviously restore it from a recovery phrase. So always keep those 24 words, because if you lost this thumb drive, this Ledger Nano wallet, you're still okay provided you have those 24 words, because then what happens is you can click recovery phrase when you get a new device, put in those 24 words, and boom, you have access to all of your crypto funds that were once stored on this wallet. So as a newcomer, we just open this, initialize as a new device, and you'll pick the device. For this example, we are doing a Ledger Nano X, which is my favorite. You can also do any of these below. So we're going to click X, and then you will plug in your ledger and utilize it. So notice you have a left button and a right button, and the same thing for the S. The left button will be on the top of the device rather than the front, and the right will be on the top. You can scroll through right or left one at a time, and to hit select, you will hit both buttons, the left and right, at the same time. So Ledger Live, download, press both buttons to validate, and hold both buttons. So set up new device, confirm, you're going to hit both buttons once you find it. So go back and boom, left and right at the same time. Now you're going to choose the pin and you're going to designate this, and you can scroll through these numbers. When you pick a number like 3, you're going to push both buttons at the same time and it will pick 3. Now it'll take you to the next number. You scroll through that left to right button until you find the number that you want. Once you're there, and you don't have to do all 8 digits. You can actually pick a check mark, which is between the 0 and the 9, to do 4 digits. Completely up to you. So see, there's a check mark, boom. So it's not even, 8 digits long. They just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 digits. Now you have to confirm it. So you're going to put that exact pin in the exact order, just to confirm your pin, just like a passcode on a phone. Confirm, and boom. Now, you've confirmed your PIN, your personal identification number. Notice this is what's showing up on the Ledger Live application, whether it's your desktop or phone. Now, this is the most important part of this entire setup and tutorial. This is where you will be given your 24 words, these seed words, your recovery phrase. You have to write these down in the exact order, the exact chronological order, to be able to access your funds. These are essentially the way to access your private keys and store your cryptocurrency. If someone else gets these words, they can potentially access your cryptocurrency. Do not share these words with anybody. Do not take a picture of these words. Do not save them on a hardware device, because if you were ever hacked, your phone was hacked and your notes, or even, a file was hacked, they can access that, any crypto. So here we go. Save recovery phrase gives you all the warnings step by step. It's super easy to follow along when you get it. So hopefully you are watching this tutorial when you have your device in hand. Otherwise you might be a bit overwhelmed. So here's the recovery sheet that comes with the Ledger wallet. Write word number 1, awful, 2, raise. And we're just going to keep going one at a time. You're going to keep scrolling through all of these and just pick. So almost is number 23. And you just keep writing them all down. All right. Once you write them all down, the spelling is correct. You can check through all of them and make sure they're true. And just like you confirmed your PIN, now you're going to confirm your recovery phrase. So hit both buttons. Number 1, well, what's the number 1? We had awful. So we're going to scroll through until we find awful. And we're going to find awful. And once we do, hit both buttons. Boom. Now it goes to number 2. And we go through that and confirm all of them. So word number 24 is reward. We scroll through until we find reward and hit both buttons, the left and the right. And click. All right, processing. It has confirmed that your recovery phrase is confirmed. You will confirm your device and now access the dashboard. All right, so currently, as you can see, we have no apps on this device. So we have no XRP app, we have no Ethereum app, no Bitcoin app, which means that we can't access any wallets if we have an account. So what we do is, just like installing applications on your phone, you're going to want to install an XRP app on this device, maybe a Cardano ADA app if you want that, or an Ethereum app, whatever crypto asset you want. And I like X, the Nano X, because it can hold over 100 applications, 100 different types of cryptocurrencies. So we're going to see the security checklist, and you're just going to confirm that you did all of this. You chose your PIN, you chose your recovery phrase, etc. And then we're going to move on to the fun stuff. So yes, paired it, and this is for a mobile app only. Otherwise, it's just a USB connection, and that's what I'm doing right now. So showing you how to pair this device. If you decide to do mobile, you can completely do so if you'd like. Now, we can confirm the pairing. This is for mobile. Otherwise, it is just through USB. And cancel. So you just have the option to, go to and from. So now it's time, as it opens up this Ledger Live device, you're confirming that this is a genuine device. This is not fake. Your actual Ledger came in real packaging. You did not have, your recovery phrase sheet was not filled in already. It has to be blank. If it was filled in with words already, This is a complete scam. Hackers are trying to get you to put money into this account. Make sure that your recovery phrase sheet is blank with no words on them. You want to fill in your own words. So once you confirm that this is a genuine device, we are ready to get to the next step and add or download cryptocurrency applications. You can also set a password to access the Ledger Live account, completely up to you. Just every time you open it up on your desktop or your phone, you can just have a little password to access the application itself. All right, so just showing you this step by step, keep it super simple. Just remember, both buttons are actually used to confirm. Sometimes you'll actually use the right button to confirm if they show the left and right option, and boom, your device is ready. This will show on desktop as well, and you will open the Ledger Live application. All right, so now the next step is what we're going to do is we're actually going to be installing and uninstalling applications. So we are on the Ledger Live application. If you had a password, you will type it in every time you access it on your desktop or mobile phone. So type in your password. And notice we're going to click Manage. And the same concept is just down here. So let's do this. I'm actually going to plug in my device right now. So notice it says plug in. So I have my USB cord plugged in. I'm going to plug in my X. And I'm plugging it in. And it's going to give an option for me to enter my PIN code. So let me enter my PIN code really quick. Just bear with me. You can hear me clicking that. I'm just going through each number. So I'm scrolling. And when I find it, I hit both buttons at the same time. Mine's a nice long PIN code. And so I have several Ledger wallets just as a personal choice. Obviously, you can choose whatever you want. All right, so now I opened. You've heard that noise. And notice I can install applications and it is opening. Allow Ledger. I'm going to hit confirm. And on this application, because I've reset it recently just for this demonstration, I only have a few cryptocurrencies actually on this application and on this specific PC for the Ledger Live at least. So we're going to hit confirm with both buttons and it's loading and boom. So it shows my storage. Now this is really key for any newcomers. Notice firmware is up to date. Whenever there are recent downloads and new updates for firmware or the overall Ledger Live software, you have to update this. Otherwise, sometimes there's going to be glitches and you'll wonder why your cryptocurrency isn't showing up. So remember to always do that. All right. So now in the video, we're actually going to show and follow along too. I have a few accounts installed, correct? So we have XRP installed, and then from there, I can add an account. We'll go over that step by step. For this example, in the app catalog, it shows every single crypto that can be added. So let's do ADA. Let's download an actual app because we want to add and store ADA or Cardano onto our device, and we want to move it from an exchange and store it here for safekeeping. So we're going to go over here and click install. As it's loading, it's a lot faster than the Nano S. The Nano X is just much faster. I think you'll realize that when you utilize it. Instead of taking, 5 minutes, it's just doing it in typically 10 seconds. All right, so now it is installed, and now when I'm scrolling through my actual device on the thumb drive, I can actually see the ADA logo, and it says Cardano ADA. So now I've been successfully installed, and I only have a few installed on this specific application on Ledger Live, but you can download plenty. So on this, we have XRP, Ethereum, Cardano, and Algorand. And the cool thing is, if you create an account for Algo, they are integrated now with Ledger Live, and you can actually stake Algo. So by just holding my Algo, my cryptocurrency, on this wallet, I'm actually earning free Algo. It's awesome. So then also, right here at the very top on the ledger.com website, you can go to crypto assets. And this is how you can do your research if you have a specific crypto asset and you want to see, well, can I store it on Ledger Live or do I need another wallet? So what we'll do is we can see right here, we can click supported by Ledger Live. You can see all assets that are supported by Ledger Live if it decides to load. Let's refresh this. Okay, so we can see which assets are supported and which assets are not. So now it's showing. So what we'll do is we're going to unclick this. So it's going to show all assets. And we're going to type in, or we can just type in and see. So this has Ledger Live, XRP is on Ledger Live, we're good to go. Polkadot is not yet on Ledger Live. And we can see, interestingly enough, that Cardano is not on Ledger Live yet. So not supported. So, okay, well, we have our Ledger Nano X and we want to store ADA. And I just downloaded the app right here. So I have it, but why can't I store it on this actual application and look at the wallet balance? What we'll have to do is we're going to click ADALite. This will take us to an actual website, and now we can actually store our crypto here. And you have to click the exact link. Do not Google it. Just be safe and actually use this. So this is ADALite, LITE.io. Notice, I will be using a hardware wallet to access this, so I'm going to actually use my Ledger Nano. So I'm going to click here, and then I'm going to unlock with my Ledger. So the most important is when you're here, say on Google Chrome, you can unlock this manually and it will give you an address and you can connect it here. So I just recommend going extremely slow when doing all of this, okay? So let's go back to the tutorial and show you how to install and add applications briefly, and then we're going to show you how to actually create accounts. So right here, you're putting in your password to access your Ledger Live. You pick your device. If you're on mobile, you're connecting it, and then you're under the app catalog as I've already showed you. Now for this example, we are installing Bitcoin, and notice it's processing. Does this in maybe 10, if not, maybe 30 seconds if it takes a while. Your app is now installed, and see how the Bitcoin logo shows? The same thing for ADA, which is what I was referencing earlier. And then we can go to our account, but you have to create an account and actually have a wallet address. If you don't have a wallet address, how can you deposit Bitcoin to your account, or how can you send it out? All right. So now you can uninstall if you'd like and you want to add another application, or with the Nano X, you can have multiple assets or multiple apps on, okay? Now, next, and this is the most important and basically finish things up, this is transferring crypto assets from Binance to the ledger itself. So watch. So you're going to click receive in the application. Continue, open the actual app of the specific crypto that you want to send, Bitcoin app. And then you're going to verify it to you by hitting, obviously, the button. And then you'll have your address right here. And they're blurring it out. And you'll have your address here when you want to receive. So obviously, you're going to paste this address in on the cryptocurrency exchange that you want to withdraw from. So we're going to copy this address. And we're going to go to our cryptocurrency exchange of our choosing where we bought maybe Bitcoin. And we're going to go right here to the funds to withdraw, and each user interface will be similar. Pick the crypto that we are withdrawing. We are withdrawing Bitcoin. We paste that with address that we just got from Ledger Live. So that is the address for Bitcoin on our Ledger device. So we're going to paste it in there. Click whatever is available if you want to send that, or type in a specific amount and submit. You're going to type in your two-factor authentication or your Google authentication code, which is the mobile app that we have that you basically link with each exchange, and send. And then we have to confirm via email, just like in the previous video when I showed you how to transfer between Binance. Notice you can see it was all sent, the confirmation, and boom. All right, so now let me show you how to create an account. So right here, we have our XRP. These apps have been installed. We can click under here, apps have been installed. Let's actually create an account now so we have a wallet address. So for this example, we will click and it will show XRP. It will auto-populate it, and we're going to hit continue. And what we'll do is on our device, we have to open up our XRP application. Notice it tells us. So we're going to scroll to the XRP application, hit confirm, and we're going to wait for it to load. Notice it's synchronizing, and I've already created an account. As you can see right here, it is blocking my balance just because, I respect my privacy. And we can see accounts already in portfolio, and this is XRP 2020X for my Nano X device. And if I'd wanted, I'm already connected, confirmation. And what we'll do is we're going to go right here to the 2020 device, which I've already created the account. It has been added, and it shows up here. You can play with the interface if you want to show it here. And so now I'll go to XRP. I'm going to click this, and we can receive the same thing that I just showed you for Bitcoin. We can receive. We're going to continue. I have my XRP app opened on my device, and it will show the actual XRP address. I can copy this guy. I can verify the address as well, confirm it. And now when I have this for safekeeping, I can just keep this address and send XRP to this address. Every time it will show up. I do not have to have my Nano device plugged in. I do not have to have my Ledger Live application open. So really, really convenient. If you just copy this, you save that address, you paste it somewhere, And even if someone gets that address, they're not going to be able to hack you. This is just to receive XRP. So super nice. You can even connect this to your unstoppable domain if you'd like. That way, every time you're receiving XRP, it is going right to your ledger, protected in cold storage, meaning that it is not connected to the internet. So hopefully this helped, guys. As always, I just highly recommend taking your time, going through the steps that Ledger has created for you. And notice, we have staking options right here. They can go through which assets you can stake. So Polkadot, notice you can stake it, but not on Ledger Live yet. You have to utilize this wallet. So you can click through them. They're all fully functional. You can go through all of this. ADA, the same concept. And the coolest thing is what I was referencing with Algo. We can type in the currency as well. The best thing is this. Algorand is one of the first currencies you can stake on the Ledger Live application. So when I have, and I'm just sitting in Algorand on my wallet at all times, it is actually earning. All right. So you can play with this. You can go to your portfolio. You can see your balance. Notice that crypto has been down recently. So we're down 10% on the week. We can see the allocation and portfolio. I currently just have XRP on this app and on this device, so I'm not really having anything staking here. I do stake Algorand on another wallet as well, but I will be staking it here shortly. You can click your accounts. You can see the balances if you'd so like. You can send in the same concept. If I wanted to send Algorand, I would enter the address as well. So all on the left side, super user-friendly, super simple. Just thought that I wanted to kind of do a tutorial and show you guys how easy it can be. So now you've learned how to obviously receive cryptocurrency to said wallet. You can add to your holdings and store for long-term holdings. And the cool thing is when those price points are met, or if you want to exit the market and take profit at any time, on the left side, you will click send. You will send your, obviously for this example, Algorand, we can pick any other asset. Let's do XRP. We will put that address in that's on our exchange, say Coinbase, Binance US, Kraken, and we'll put in that XRP address and put the destination tag, the number of digits as well. Once we receive that XRP on that exchange, we can sell it into US dollar or any other trading pair we'd wish. And once it's in US dollar, for this example, we can withdraw it into our bank accounts. Boom. So hopefully that helps, guys, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.